What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where I've had some news today that potentially could mean that the devs are going to delete a gun and a talent from the game. Yes, it sounds really strange. This kind of thing has never happened before. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so all the way back years ago, the only kind of time something like this happened was when we went from Gear 1.0 to Gear 2.0, when things got completely shaken up and completely changed. So apart from that, we have gear and guns in the game that we don't really use. 511, I'm looking at you. Some things are dead on arrival. We just don't generally use them. But they never get deleted. When I spoke to Yannick on my interview, he did mention to me that they don't like to remove, or would never like to remove gear. They kind of like to tweak it, try and keep it usable. But there has always been a gun, as you can see here, with the friend referral program that has been particularly tricky to get. So as you can see here, they posted yesterday, heads up, the friend referral program is getting refreshed soon. Make sure you complete your referrals and grab those exclusive rewards before the update arrives. And as you can see there is like a backpack trophy, the outfits and stuff and all things like that, but there is a gun, and the gun we are talking about is the Stinger. Now you can't get the Stinger at all. It only comes from this program, and it's been in this program twice. The first time you just kind of invited somebody in, once they'd played for a little while, I think it was, you got the reward. But this time it was even weirder. So if I flip over to the actual friend referral website, you can see here, invite friends, start playing and reap the rewards, which all sounds great, but it kind of wasn't that good. So if we scroll down here and we look at what you actually get and what the consequences, or what it is that you actually need to do is. So what was strange was, what are the rewards for the referrer and what are the rewards for as an invitee? Now you would think it would just be the same, so that basically everybody's happy like it was the first time around. So as the referrer, you can see here, you get the insurgent uniform, and then for the second one you get the insurgent backpack. All right, cool. But as an invitee, so a person that is fresh to the game, that has accepted the invite, upon playing 2 hours, you will earn the Stinger Hunter outfit, the Stinger LMG, the Timepiece Backpack Trophy, and a level 30 boost. Now that is pretty crazy, because the invitee was getting all of the good stuff, not the actual referrer. So let's hope third time around something like that doesn't happen. It's just a little bit wild to me that they made that choice, but that either way, the Stinger was in the game. I got it the first time around. I basically bought a cheap code for the game, invited myself with a different Ubisoft ID, and that was it. That was enough. It worked. I just had to group them up once, I think, and that was okay. So I got the reward the first time around. But if we craft one, you can see it has Swift. Performing a cover to cover grants 20% weapon damage for 20 seconds. You can't get this talent anywhere else. It is exclusive to this gun. Now, I'm not saying it's a good talent. I'm not saying that it's, you know, it does anything special. It certainly doesn't. I don't think I've ever really used it. I never really play cover to cover. But we have had some options added to the game. We recently had the exotic, that if you do cover to cover you get excessive heals and things like that. So maybe it goes hand in hand and works with that. I don't know. I've not done a build with this thing in a huge amount of time, but who says it might not be viable in the future? So my question is, what do I think they will do? Do I think they'll delete it and it'll go away forever as part of the revamp? I don't actually think they'll do that. My thoughts are that this could probably end up in stretch goals, because, you know, as much as everybody wants the Lexington, as much as everybody wants the turmoil knee pads, they end up in the goals at the end, the stretch goals in the end, they can't just keep reusing them. It will get to the point where there is zero hype for them. And maybe this is a good one to add in rather than all the excessive seasonal items that we got last time. I don't think they'll just put it in the regular weapon pool, but then maybe it might be a part of the next referral program. Maybe they're just going to increase the amount of rewards. So although, yeah, it does kind of make it sound like it's going away forever, I just kind of think that would be a weird choice, because then you've got people in the game that have got access to guns that other people can't get. And what happens if the M249B, which is the base weapon for this gun, gets a huge buff, and then all of a sudden this gun is particularly special and a limited amount of people have got it? You start getting backlash. They got backlash for such a long amount of time with Turmoil. They got it with Lexington. You would think they would want to avoid those kind of situations again, although I don't think they will avoid them. I kind of think that's always going to happen. There's people now asking for the Caretaker. There's people, you know, all them limited time guns. Yes, they do come back in stretch goals, but you know, I think that will kind of continue on. We're going to get the reward system back again for, you know, the we got for the Lexington last time. That's going to get refreshed and come back again. We know that. What we're going to get with it currently, we don't know, but it will obviously be, you know, a limited time piece to be able to get it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. But now might be a good time to seek out a very cheap Division 2 key and then just hold on to it so that you can invite yourself, and if the rewards are any good, you've got them. And yeah, you don't have the whole debacle of how it happened this time around moving forward. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. We're less than 2,000 subs away from 40k, which we're trying to get to before the end of the year. If you've not yet subscribed, please do help me out. And also liking the video, getting 100, 200 likes on the video really does help boost it through that old YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate it if you drop it a like as well. And as always, comment down below, let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.